Children, now I am doing question number 7 for you. It's a very good question. Question says, prove that minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 to the power n plus minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2 to the power n is equal to 2 if n is a multiple of 3 and is equal to minus 1 if n is not a multiple of 3 or n be any other integer. I hope the question is very clear to you, and this question could be also put in different form as mentioned in the book, that is, if 1 omega square are the cube roots of unity, prove that omega to the power n plus omega to the power 2n is equals to 2 or minus 1 according as n is a multiple of 3 or any other integer. I hope both the questions are clear to you. Now we will go on with the proof. Now already you know minus 1 plus I to the power root 3, I into root 3 upon 2 to the power n is omega to the power n by definition. Similarly, minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2 to the power n will be omega square to the power n. So omega to the power 2n. Now if n is a multiple of 3, then obviously n is equals to 3m. Therefore, what happens to the given expression will be minus 1 plus I root 3 upon 2 to the power 3m plus minus 1 minus I root 3 upon 2 to the power 3n. Hence, this expression becomes equal to omega to the power 3m plus omega square to the power 3m. Now, omega to the power 3m could be written as omega cube to the within bracket into m, because omega cube is already 1. Similarly, here omega cube within bracket into 2m as power. So 1 to the power m plus 1 to the power 2m will be already 1 plus 1. Hence it becomes equals to 2. I hope this explanation is very clear to you. Now we move on to the second part of the question, if n is not a multiple of 3 but any other integer. Now if n is not a multiple of 3, then n will be either 3m plus 1 or n will be equal to 3m plus 2, because as soon as 3m plus 3, it becomes the multiple of 3 because 3 could be taken common. So we are assuming n as 3m plus 1 or n is equals to 3m plus 2. Now what happens to the expression? When n is equals to 3m plus 1, then omega to the power n, omega square to the power n will become omega to the power 3m plus 1, omega square to the power 3m plus 1 within bracket. Now just use your knowledge of indices. You can write it as omega cube, omega to the power 3m into omega, and this could be written as omega to cube to the power 2m into omega square. So this becomes 1 into omega plus 1 into omega square, and that is obviously equal to omega plus omega square, and by definition I told you by the properties this is equals to minus 1. We have already discussed the property 1 plus omega square is already 0 always. So this is equal to minus 1. Now similarly you can do it for n equals to 3m plus 2. Now n, this expression is given as this omega to the power n, omega square to the power n. Now replace n by 3m plus 2. In both the expressions, you get this omega to the power 3m plus 2 plus omega square to the power 3m plus 2. Now omega to the power 3m into omega square. By opening the powers or expansion, you get this. Omega to the power 3m into 2, you can write into omega to the power 4. Now this first expression omega 3m will be omega cube into m, that is 1. So this is simply omega square, 1 into omega square. What about the second expression? 1 into omega cube into omega to the power 4. So it will be 1 into 1 into omega. So omega square plus omega, that is again equal to minus 1. Hence we can do the question like this, and many more questions of this type could be solved like this, where you have to replace it by omega and omega square. So children, please pay attention to all the steps. Try to understand and do it on your own. Don't copy the solution from here. It is for explanation. You try to understand the technical aspect and the conceptual aspect of the question, and then go on to doing the questions of this type yourself. I hope you follow all the instructions given to you.